Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to my channel.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper.
Okay, so you probably already read the title, which means that you know what this is about. These are 10 things I wish I could tell my teenage self. And if you're a teenager and you're watching me, or you're younger than me and you're watching me, maybe it's something you can take for yourself. I don't know why you're a teenager and watching me. I'm a horrible influence, please. Oh my god. But yeah, so let's get into it. Also, this fan is from For You, the Chinese restaurant in Nairobi. Yeah. It was like a Christmas thingy. They were giving them out to all the feminine people. So I got one. So thing number one that I tell myself: not every boy that you want to kiss should you be partnered with. There's a lot of boys. Not a lot. Okay. You see what I mean? You see why you should not. I'm a horrible influence. But there's quite a few dudes that I got into relationships with that I just wanted to kiss and that was it. Like, I just wanted to kiss them, that was it. And sometimes the kiss didn't even happen. But that was it. You know what I mean? There was nothing more that I wanted from them than just like I thought they were pretty and I wanted to kiss them. So yeah.
So I'm editing real quick, so excuse the it is sorry, hold on. Essentially what I'm trying to say with this point is that I just wanted to elaborate, right? What I'm trying to say is it's very important, like in general, to know, regardless of who you're attracted to, it is very important to realize what kind of attraction you have, because people think that the only kind of attraction is romantic attraction. It's not. There's so many different kinds of attraction. Like you can just like I said, you can just think somebody's pretty and that's it. Like you can think someone is pretty, but like if they tried to kiss you, you wouldn't want them to kiss you. You know what I mean? Like it's very important to understand the kinds of attractions you have to people, because that also kind of just helps you figure out like your sexuality. It helps you figure out like even the kind of relationships that you want, who you want those relationships with. So yeah, figuring out the kinds of attraction you have for people, it will save you a lot of headache, a lot of heartache, and it just makes life a lot easier. Oh Lord, a lot easier. I hope that made sense.
You are so much more than your boobs and your body. Oh my god, I wish I could scream this at myself, because the number of times, and now this kind of just goes back to the whole like not every boy that you want to kiss should you be partnered with, because I had not a lot, I need to stop saying a lot because it makes it sound like there's a lot. There's not a lot, there's like 7. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. But it's the thing of like I was with quite a few guys, or like I ended up getting with quite a few guys, I having crushes on guys who just like saw me as my boobs and my body, and that was it. My boobs used to be. My titties are small now. I had like triple D's in high school. So that was that. And I let this idea that these people had in their head, this idea that these boys had in my head of like my boobs and my voluptuous body, be what defined me as a person, as a human being, as a feminine person. I let that be the thing that described me, but it's not. It's not. I am so much more than that. I am my body, yes, but I am also a lot more than just my body. And I wish I could tell myself that. Be as masculine as you... My notebook just fell. Be as masculine as you want to be is something that I also wish I could tell myself, because a number of times that I would stop myself from doing something or saying something because I was like, no, that boys do that. That's a masculine thing. Stop it. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because the thing is, yeah, there's nothing wrong with like wanting to do certain things or wanting to sit a certain way or dress a certain way. Like that's just a part of who you are. There's so many times when I wanted to do something or say something or dress a certain way and I just didn't, because that's what boys do. So yeah, that's something else I tell my teenage self. Hold on. And that literally happened. Like, I don't even remember when. Like, I was just walking in the supermarket and I was like, oh my god, can you just walk like a girl? I was like, wait a minute. First of all, are you a girl? But also, doesn't really care. Doesn't really, like, matter. Like, at the end of the day, when we all die, does it matter whether you were a boy or a girl? No, it doesn't.
Editing me back again with insights nobody asked for. Why do I do that to myself anyway? I just wanted to add and say the like masculine, feminine, all of that. We all have that inside of ourselves. We all have those energies, the hormones. Like testosterone doesn't just happen in men. Estrogen doesn't just occur in women. It's a mix of both. Obviously, scientifically, there's like different levels, but we all have a little bit of everything, right? But I didn't come on here to say that I'm not a scientist. But what I did come on here to say is I'm not trying to say that feeling more masculine or feeling more feminine comes from the way that you dress or the way that you talk or the way that you walk. Like sometimes, yeah, sure. But it's not always. Like you can feel masculine and dress feminine and vice versa. So yeah, but I just want to say for me, my experience was outwardly showing masculinity, or rather outwardly showing the masculinity that I've seen my like dude friends be able to show, like how they would walk or how they would dress. Like I wanted to do that, but I didn't feel like I deserved to, or I didn't feel I had the right to do that. But we grow now, so I don't know why I keep doing that.
Dress how you want to. That's just kind of dress how you want to. There's very many times, I think also just leading back to the whole like masculine, there's very many times when there's certain outfits I wanted to wear or jewelry I wanted to wear, stuff like that, and I just didn't because it wasn't right. And we're not even talking like modesty, all that, because that's a whole other conversation. But I also didn't necessarily feel comfortable in my body enough until I was like late, like until I graduated high school is when I'd say that I started, feeling myself.
Correction, sorry, y'all gonna see my face today. Correction, I didn't feel like my body belonged to me. It's not comfortable in my body. I did not feel like my body belonged to me until I was like 19. Like until I went to college, I didn't feel like my body belonged to me. Who did I feel it belonged to? That's a conversation for another day. But I didn't feel like my body belonged to me, and I was reminded quite often that my body didn't belong to me. So, trauma. I need to see a therapist.
Like this was really a problem when I was a teenager, but it's definitely just like, again, there's so many times when I'd be like, no, you can't do that because you're not, and it's like, but you are. So yeah, so dress how you want to. It doesn't really matter what anybody's gonna say or do, because it's part of growing up. Like I was so scared of what people would think of me, what people would say about me, and like do what you want and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. Dr. Seuss. Okay, next one. Speak up. You are allowed to be honest about how you feel. Ooh, this one. Yeah, just that. Just speak up. Just speak up. That's still something I'm learning to do now. I don't like confrontation. I don't like any of that jazz. So like learning to speak up was and is something that's really difficult for me, because I don't know, just like a lot of different things put together have just kind of over the years made me feel like I don't matter unless I am doing or saying what I'm expected to do or say. And if I feel or say the opposite, then my world is gonna come crashing down. And it's not. Like I said, do what you want and say what you feel, Because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind, okay? And the truth is, yeah, I've learned that, like, I have friends who we believe different things, like, not like, we don't believe different things, like, different things, but, like, we're in the same area of things, but we're on, like, different, like, you know, same circle, but on opposite ends. Yeah, that type of thing. And I'm like, and I can say how I feel around them, and I'll be heard and I'll be listened to. Like, even though we believe slightly different things or we're in slightly different places, I'll still be listened to, I'll still be heard. And it doesn't affect the nature of our friendship. Okay, was that the last one? Hold on. Yeah, that was the last one. Oh my gosh, okay. Some of the guys you like, you just want to be like. Yeah, some of the guys you like, you just want to be like. I can give you like multiple, I'm not going to, but there's multiple dudes I've literally sat down and like written like a list, and I was like, oh my god, I just wanted to be you. I just wanted to be you. Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, really just evaluate the people that you think you have a crush on and what makes you have a crush on them. Because like if it's like, oh yeah, they make me feel like this, they make me feel like this. If it's like, oh my god, I really like his swagger. And if like your first thought in your brain is, oh my god, I really like his swagger, I wish I could walk like that. Might just be admiring another human being and not actually have a crush on them. And again, that stops you from being in relationships with people that you're not compatible with or that you don't even like that much in that way. Go after those opportunities. Listen, there was a book deal, a recording deal for like songs, not for singing, but like songwriting. There was a book deal. There were so many things. There were so many opportunities when I was a kid. Like even just like social media. Like I've said this before with this YouTube channel. People have been asking me to start one since I was like 14. So take those opportunities. That's what I would tell my teen self. Yeah, take those opportunities. Go to those places. Just see what life has to offer. And another thing that I'd add on top of that is also the things that you desire, like talk about it, right? Like I really wanted to like join a dance troupe or something like that when I was younger. Never went after it. Never even told people that's something I was interested in. I really wanted to do a sports professionally outside of swimming. So there are other things that I did want to do. I just never talked about it, never said anything about it, never tried to pursue. So yeah, go after those opportunities. Like seriously, it could change your life. So number 9, you don't owe anyone pretty. How do I explain this in a way that will be understood? Before you were anything, right? Before you were a young person, whether you're a boy or girl, or anything in between, before you were anyone, before you were anything, you were a human being. You were a soul in a body, and that is it. And you want to hear a secret? That is what you are, even right now. Like, you get to show up as yourself, and that is the most important thing. Doesn't matter whether you put makeup not or on. Doesn't matter whether you put makeup on or not. Doesn't matter whether you put jewelry on or not. You, the way you are, is all that you or anybody else that is important to you needs. You don't know anyone pretty. And I feel like I did when I was a teenager. I feel like I really had to be pretty. I had to be pretty. And like I would literally like purposefully only not wear makeup when I wanted people to ask me what was wrong or when something was going on. You know, I was trying to send a message. But yeah, you don't know anybody pretty. It's okay to be alone. Sometimes you're better off. This is something I learned both with friendships and with relationships. Like I said, I'm aromantic. So, but also with friendships, like some people are in your life and they do you more harm than good. Like some people you call your friends are just not. They're just not. And my teen self really needed to hear that. Okay, and the last one, you have so much growing to do. You do not need to fully understand the freaking universe and how it came to be. You don't need to fully understand God. You are literally only a child. You are literally only a child, okay? Like, you don't need to look the hottest you will ever look. You're not even grown, girl. You're not even grown. You have so much growing to do. And I think that this genuinely just goes for everyone. Like, there are people in their 40s who are saying that this is the best they've ever felt, best they've ever looked. What is, like, I'm 21. What does that say about me? I'm gonna get hotter than this? Period.
Just wanted to hop on and say, when you're like a kid, like a toddler going into your preteens, your self-worth and identity is tied to your parents, right? That's where you get yourself an identity from. Then you get older, bird leaving the nest, parenting metaphors, yada yada yada, right? And so that begins to be tied to your friendships. And so that's why when I say that you should learn to be by yourself, because in your teens and even in your like 20s, having the wrong people, because like this is when you're figuring it out, right? This is when you're figuring this life stuff out, right? Having the wrong friends, keeping the wrong company, oh, I hated doing that, but keeping the wrong company is true, could detrimentally 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 irreversibly affect your self-image, your self-worth, who you are, where you end up. And so I think, so yeah, so make friends, absolutely, but be very careful that the friendships that you make don't take away from who you are and only add to who you are. I did that.
So that is the last thing that I am gonna say to myself. Oh, I just hit myself. Anyway, so yeah. That is it. That is the end. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to just let the comment section just, put everything, anything that you wish you could tell your teen self, go ahead and put it in the comments. I can't wait to read them. I can't wait to learn and grow, because who knows, this could be a cute little time capsule for like some teenager. Again, I don't know why you're a teenager and watching me, but this could be a cute little like time capsule for like younger people to just come and see, come and look. Feel free to comment down below anything you wish you could tell your teenage self, or just anything in general. Tell me I look pretty. You can say it. You can say I look pretty. But yeah, comment down below all of that. Like the video if you like the video. Comment. Oh no. Subscribe if you like my face, my cadence, my mannerisms, the way that I look, the way that I talk, the way that I edit my videos. Subscribe down below to see more of that. And oh yeah, my social media is linked in the description, so feel free to check that out too. And what else? I'm really pretty. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!